March 14, 8:17 p.m. Alabaston Embassy Ambassador's Office. Where there's a few
I still don't think
things.
he slept since Kay dealt with like what brought him back or annoyed him. No, seriously.
Why hasn't he collapsed
By the
yet
way,
then?
I don't know if I told you, if you remember, but this is like when Kay met him or came into his office. It was like 5 hours since the end of the first case.
That is true. Whoa! Oh.
What?
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate? You're... Oh no, who is the... Oh my god! Oh my god! You can't be serious!
Oh my god. Why is he here?
You can't be serious! Okay.
Please tell me that his wife is not old back then with the bad hip.
Oh my god. Okay. Angie, oh thank the heavens you're here! I'm a really big pickle, your lordship! And the raven, it appeared, poof! And then disappeared, swoosh! And oh, I had the steel samurai, my sword, I'm so confused! I don't know what anything means anymore! Who is this fruitcake?
Somebody who appears like 5 times in total.
I am... Oh my god, no, I need to put on a little bit of a different voice. I am Larry of the House Bots, married man of New Old Tokyo, milady.
Oh my god. How old is he again? Like, he's about as old as Edgeworth. No, he's not in here yet.
Yeah, we probably have to finish this conversation first. Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
No.
Yes, frightfully enough, he is.
You're mean.
Hey, what's up with that answer? Your best bot is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal? What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind! I accidentally became a suspect in a murder!
But there's no cops in here to hold you. What the hell?
I see. That is quite the bind. And not that we are in the least bit surprised.
So Larry, did you kill Mask Star to Mask over there?
Yes, I pretty much expected this news. From the instant I saw this unlucky face.
Poor Larry. Oh no, we get a backstory on Larry.
His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school. For as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble, with a capital T. Hey, what kind of introduction is that? He was so mean at you. Wait, he get fourth wall break?
I think Andrew just said it out loud.
If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by 1.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
Oh no. That was uncalled for. Besides your, Wait, hold on. Larry, it was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? That explains why it looked like that. Actually, he's actually supposed to be very good at drawing, isn't he? I guess this probably might be hard with the gloves on.
Or is this before or after Larry was apprenticed to the children book artist person?
That is true, we don't actually know that. What's going on, and why are you beat red? Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now?
I'm having a mental... actually, what would he be having? A panic attack, that's what.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, and am I interrupting your comical, yet melodramatic play?
Aha. So this is the incident you mentioned earlier.
Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. I mean, why? What's his motive? Of what, you ask? Of the murder of the man who snuck into this embassy, Mask Star to Mask the Second.
What? What? The second? Mask Star Mask the Second? Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry's not the type to commit murder. Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove it. That Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing.
Why aren't you a defense attorney again?
Shifu, we have identified the victim.
Good work. I'll take that report now.
Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well?
What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way! There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that one is me. So no, you may not take a peek.
But Agent Lang!
Haha, he's back!
Oh boy.
Oh shit, he's back!
Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look?
Ah, yes, of course! You let the detective see the file.
You're Detective Bad.
You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective.
You weren't expecting me.
No.
Ever since that day, 7 years ago, I've chased after the Yatagrasu, non-stop.
If only you knew it was your adoptive, adorable niece.
Yes.
She's Uncle Bad, right? Or he's Uncle Bad, right?
I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case a card was ever found.
What incredible dedication to the case.
Detective Bad knows the Yatagrasu's MO very well, and his passion for the chase hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor?
I still have my lollipops. My only goal is to arrest the Yatagrasu and kill my voice. If he can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share info with him.
I'm in your debt, Detective Bad.
Excellent.
Alright, initial investigation. About the murder of Demask II, would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details?
When the Yatagrasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. I still look absolutely fabulous.
Even after all those years.
Seriously, hasn't changed a day.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of the chaos, Demask II, he broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another.
And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room.
Indeed. We call it the Steel Samurai over there.
Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai?
He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Yes. As you can plainly see, he's completely harmless.
Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest.
He's not?
Wait, what? Okay.
Cool.
Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when the Yatagrasu showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagrasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, for the guests who had been called to sit in them, were empty.
A no-show? Who was it that failed to take that seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
God damn it, Butts. And where was he? What?
What?
He was on the roof, with one of his legs down a chimney.
What?
I don't know why.
Also, can you notice there's a fence on the roof over there?
Oh my god, there is.
They really went all out with the Iron Curtain, didn't they?
Oh, and there's barbed wire in the bottom part there.
Well, obviously. And it was kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, they really did go all out.
That chimney leads directly into this room. I'm not sure how he has the suit.
Larry Potts, you really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking?
I'm curious about that too.
In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Yes,
Yay.
let's investigate. Who is...
Let's look at Star Mask the second.
Yeah, I'm curious about who Star Mask II is. So this is the victim, the Mask II. What is with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Mask Star Damask? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
Ooh, a few months. I can actually do some timing with that.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu?
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. Damask plates high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Damask.
That's alright. Well, I'd probably hear tales of his failure anyway.
No, this is the one case that Gumshoe was like spot on with.
Yeah.
And knows everything about it, but it sounds so convoluted that everyone thinks it's wrong.
Yep.
But it's only because the original Master of Damask is in charge of training the second. Because I think he did form like a business to help criminals steal shit.
He might have, yeah.
And train them.
That's...
I think that's what it said at the end. That he was
Oh,
consulting with criminals.
Yeah.
You haven't changed a bit, I see.
In any case, let's get started here, shall we?
Blah,
Nook and
blah,
Cranny.
blah. What's this in your hat?
What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It appeared that direction on how to reach this room were written by hand.
Neat.
There's something written on the back as well. I'd like you to steal the Primidoc statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
Well, clearly they didn't write it.
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. As who is this person requested the theft of the Primidoc statue?
I promise it was not me.
What a gaudy hat. Is that a single set of fashion sense in Damask's costume? Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it.
You two don't know. You can buy this costume almost anywhere now.
Wait, right, really? It's being sold? Since when?
Since around New Year's. The streets are practically flooded with them.
Oh, God.
Turns out, Damask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be. Some kid named Ron Delight is making a killing off of it.
Yeah, you don't say. I can't believe that foolish fool who dressed in fool's clothing to act foolishly.
Yay!
I got your point about free foolishness back, Francesca.
Okay, so around New Year. So we know that now.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a timeline. I'm going to figure this out.
It doesn't look like he would have died from a card, I think. So is this the murder weapon in this case? It says blood on the blade. It's got a sweeping sword, isn't it? What do you expect? It's Steel Samurai's daddy's secondary weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns to in a real fight.
Are you saying that the prop weapon is real?
You should know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai. It's only because I saw the stage show earlier.
Uh-huh. Only that.
The owner of this sword is the Steel Samurai. Or in other words, Larry.
Is it really that sharp?
Apparently, it better not be. Well, it might actually be blunt. You know, who knows?
It should be. It's a prop. It's not meant to hurt anyone.
I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent.
That is stupid. So let me touch it. See if it cuts me. Let's look at his face.
I thought that the mask had quit the business.
This guy. He's just a copycat using the name. A phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashi now. He's 29 and wanted on larceny charges.
Damn.
From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy is the real Damask 2, or the second, or whatever we're calling him.
That cause of death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head.
So he got whacked with the sword so hard it caused him to bleed?
Or something similar. It seems like he was struck with something very hard.
Probably not a sword, then that's not... Even if it isn't sharp, I don't think it could do that.
Yeah, props should not be able to do that. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death. I guess...
This was like legit steel, and I highly doubt that.
Although I guess repeated blunt force trauma could do it. The person shaking hands with the Steel Samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba. If it's taken just before the murder, Steel Samurai must be very popular. They're even using the national treasure as a backdrop. I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about Top Nut there? Clearly there's a depth to the show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Oh my god.
Damn,
what's that say about Phoenix then? The young people are calling him old for not knowing the show.
Yeah.
And Edgeworth is like the same age.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costumed actors?
So? Oh, please. People watch children things all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the My Little Pony stuff that happened
Oh,
where
yeah.
adults were watching it like religiously?
Oh yeah, Friendship is Magic was very popular back in the day.
Yeah, you would know, you brony.
There was the exact same statue sitting in that Propably's office we examined. It's the Prime Dog statue. It was a national treasure of the Principality of Cordobia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabast and Babal claim to have the real thing. What an incredibly childish fight to have. Looking crazy.
Wait, I can actually inspect?
Apparently.
I want to inspect these knives.
It was almost the exact same wall mount for the knives on the Propably side. But I can't see any other details from this distance.
Oh, so I should go over to them. Oh, I can deduce here. Oh, why?
It's a Prime Dog statue. There's one of these on the Propably side as well. I hear it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Cordobia. There's only one of these statues, meaning that one of these two is a replica. But both Alabasta and Babel claim to have the real thing and won't budge from their claim. And again, a childish fight to have.
childish fight.
You probably have to do something here later.
Probably.
The counterpart of the Propably's butterfly is the Alabastian flower. The butterfly and flower, they're both lovely things, but we can interpret this to mean that Alabast provides honey to Babal. Francesca, can you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment? Very well, then. Let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with. Well, flowers cannot survive without butterflies that spread their pollen.
Sure they can. It's called bees. And other insects.
And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Von Karma? Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue this investigation. Francesca, why can't you just admit that I had something there?
Because the little sibling never wants to admit when the older sibling has something.
Yeah, basically. We might.
I wonder if we'll have to deduce that along with the knife. No, not this. This knife. Because it has the flower on it.
Yeah, you probably have to go.
Something to keep in mind.
There's a weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, some knives bearing a flower motif. Must be the counterparts of the Propably's knives. Which means the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Gochin. One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces of the blade and the handle fit each other.
Woo!
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly. Then this means that an alabaster knife did find its way into Babal. But how?
Well, somebody carried it over there, stabbed somebody with it, and left it there. So I guess I don't have to deduce?
I guess not yet.
That's something else to keep in mind if we get stuck.
It's still Samurai's primary weapon, the Samurai Spear. Is it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM! You do well to watch what you say, Larry. I know that it's just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. Oh, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting this point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced the spear is up to the task. Oh, I think it was used for blunt force trauma, and that's why it's bent.
Possibly.
What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine. Did I say something about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence. I will point something out about the spear.
We have a piece of evidence for that?
Oh, the letter. The autograph, because the spear is straight.
Sure?
Larry, about this spear. Oh, are you feeling it? BAM!
As soon as you said, are you feeling it? I'm just thinking SpongeBob, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it?
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, it's just me or is the spear a bit bent? Whoa, no way, it's exactly as it should be, yo!
Yo!
I have the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this which you drew with your own hands. You can see that this spear is clearly of a different shape. Oh! What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry! When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around, and bam! It hit the wall! You unbelievable! This is an embassy! But I've always been like that ever since I was a kid.
How do you get so many weird odd jobs?
Yup. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. It was just as useless. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man. Larry, clarify that for me, will you? Okay, so it was some field trip and I began to shadow fight with myself. Not that. I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that? It's no big. It's not like I left a hole or anything. That's not what I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal.
Oh, shit.
I somehow doubted a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend. Bennett, you're so naive. What? Where did that come from? Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear, but it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it.
Okay, good. I was kind of worried there for a moment.
Because it's hollow on the inside. Yeah, it's a prop.
Not surprised.
You could hit it against practically anything and it will bend. Is that so?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
Oh my god.
I see. Your friendship truly is something special, Miles Edgeworth. It's not friendship. It's utter humiliation.
Brilliant.
Crossbow. Why is that crossbow?
Why not? Don't you want a crossbow?
I guess. Why is that weapon on display in a place like this? I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
Because whips are for primitives.
And what's with that bush?
I don't care about the bush. We're talking to Larry now.
And Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about. Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I gotta ask you too. What is it? It's like both of you and him. How is that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? Oh, he's talking about
Phoenix.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, Phoenix always does have someone on his side. Though typically Phoenix has the cutie, so I guess he's saying Francesca's hot?
Oh, that's a risky move.
Let's see, who does Phoenix have around him? He has Pearl,
Maya.
Mia when one of them is channeling, which is where the hot could come from. Would he have known any others? Oh, Iris.
Yeah.
So those are the four that were around Phoenix. Larry would only know of Francesca, and I thought he would have learned by now about her. I don't know.
And Francie, what about the promise she made to me? Promise? What promise? Oh, she did promise him something, didn't she? What way you said you'd model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip.
Okay, so this is after
Yeah, this is
the
after
entire
Ace Attorney.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's confirmed it right there. Because I really do want to read that book.
Yow! I made that such promise? Yes, you did.
Oh, do I have the footage still?
Ever since grade school, we had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
Damn, there's a lot.
Yeah? As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Loris... Oh my god, I need to say that again. Loris Dooman now? That's Dixnam! Loris Dixnam! Get that straight into your head, Edgy! Ow, 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 ow! Now I remember, you're such rude pale imitation of a real artist.
Hey, he's pretty good, so shut your yap.
Then why was the autograph so shit? No, you got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Loris business. Besides, when Bangelina left me and my heart in pieces.
Who is Bangelina?
Who the hell is that? That's when Mindy walked into my life. Okay, she's just talking about girls.
Who is Mindy?
She's been so good to me that I want to help her in some way. And I figured I could go through this steel samurai outfit.
How did you get that job?
Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
Francesca, you and me both.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as a little samurai so that he may attempt to catch the heart of the actress who plays the pink princess.
But the pink princess has a bad hip right now, apparently.
You got it! I knew you'd know what I meant, Edgy.
Oh my god.
Not really. It's not so much as I understood. But a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry.
I'm done with you, Larry.
Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight. Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too!
I definitely do.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder.
Oh, good.
However, we were talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. Well, past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Yeah.
You're not really...
Past experience taught me that too.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Edgy, how can you be so mean? Send me with your words like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time.
Oh my god, that's right.
Oh my god, that's a good reference. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know. Okay, I get it. Just stop Francis for maybe whipping me from behind. So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
You know, thinking about it, I guess that means he's not into being whipped.
Yeah, it is quite painful. I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination.
It doesn't matter if it's painful, some people just enjoy it.
Yeah, true. So you will tell me what exactly you did, Larry? Nope, not yet, Edgy. I'll take more than that to loosen my lips.
Why?
I want more!
Okay, maybe he does enjoy it.
Confess. Now. Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
Why?
And why exactly were you up there? Oh, you know, it had wintry costume and a legendary hero. Legendary hero? Santa Claus! Oh my god.
What?
Santa? Claus.
I give
I
up.
wasn't that thing he does, so I climbed out to one of the chimneys.
You are an idiot.
He really is. But when I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney. Oh. And? Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up. Objection! Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right? Of course I know. I didn't graduate from junior high, you know.
For any children in the chat that do believe in Santa Claus, they're wrong. Santa is real.
Why do we even have kids watching if there's blades with blood on them?
Shh. Oh, please. When I was a kid, I was watching Call of Duty and crap.
Yeah, you're right about that one. Then you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespass in history. Not wrong.
Santa is real, though.
Oh, crud!
He's also magic and gives people free stuff, so he is absolved from the law.
It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has helped land you as a prime suspect in this murder. Come on, man! What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa? Objection! Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides. What the hell is that? What does that mean?
The Ides of March.
It will be
in a matter of hours.
It will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours.
Isn't that when Caesar was stabbed?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, that actually sounds about right.
When is that? When was he stabbed? Oh.
Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwits! Basically what he's saying is that we are about reaching the end of March, so this is pretty far away.
No, it's March. It's the mid-March.
Yeah.
On the Roman calendar, it's roughly the midpoint.
Yeah.
So it is the 14th of March right now, and in a matter of hours, it will be the 15th of March.
Yeah. No! Wait a sec. We're not in court.
This is so
It's
stupid.
very stupid. Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as the murder weapon. Oh, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know. Yes, apparently you did. Well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. Of course you would. You want to talk about that? About shock? I was so shocked I'll fall when I heard it killed someone. Shocked! Foolish fool. Looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse.
Yay.
You have to take something such a big with you? Who would believe such a tale?
I would, because he's Larry.
Hold it! Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry. Gee, you believe me?
Yes, I definitely believe in your incompetence.
I just knew that our friendship is something special. Anyway,
Why are we friends?
even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind,
Why would he take it off?
that in no way clears his name. Which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle.
I just love that Detective Bad's like, oh, he's not under arrest.
So it's not that yet. It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently. Wait, what? Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it.
Looks like it to me.
If it's not been used recently, that means that this
But
was...
it leads to this room. There's smoke coming from it.
But that means it must...
So where was the smoke coming from?
That's a very good question. This must be Ambassador Alba's desk. His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Supplement growth log. It finally sprouted today. Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
Brilliant.
So either it's code or it's just, his hobby. He's a gardener.
Yeah, something. You did some investigating over in the Propably's embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Langji says a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is he runs after 2 hares will catch neither.
Heh, a real wolf can catch both.
I see. So what are you trying to say, seeing as I am currently handling 2 cases?
Ha! Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you.
That didn't help us much at all.
No.
Oh, you never checked the bush.
Don't care about the bush, but fine.
What is that plant supposed to be? Can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
I am impressed.
Miles Edgeworth, as I spotted, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month. You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that. Okay, that's pretty funny, actually. So something there, I'm imagining. What's this?
Blade is definitely Alabastian.
Was this carried across country lines? Yes. I only just arrived in this room myself. It is why we need to investigate some more. Yes, I agree. Our priority should be on understanding what the current situation is. Of course. I was planning to do it from the very beginning. In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already. I will. So let's get started. I want to find out the truth behind what happened here. Should start by gathering as much information as I can.
Yeah?
It's the statue of the founder of Cordobia, Primi Dogs. Because it's a national treasure, I've heard that only a few are allowed to access to it.
That's exactly right. Even we're not allowed to touch it. Not without the ambassador's permission, anyway. If we lay even a single finger on it, bam! It's instant jail time.
Understood. It's that precious of a national treasure that a single touch can lead to arrest. Yet I sense that there is something off about the statue. What is the sort of this unease I feel? Ah, so there is something about the statue then.
But what?
So this is a hint that we have to do something with it.
Oh, I never looked here, I guess.
I can spot absolutely no difference between this Primi Dog statue and Babal's. The statue's face looks a bit like that costume hero you like so very much. Only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face. The statue wasn't made by an American. At least. I don't suppose so.
No, I can't deduce anything here anyways.
I have no other clues. Grandfather clock.
The clock is made by Canadians.
There was a grandfather clock just like this one earlier in the Propably's embassy. Symmetry is a fine thing, but the interior design really suffers for it. Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well. I suppose it does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room. Its design and the material is made of strikes a good balance with the plants. Hey, you two! Now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, Hurry up and save me! Be quiet! This is all part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch. Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once. Hey, that's an official Zoo Samurai weapon! Huh? What? You want me to do it? Oh, you have no idea how many fans asked that of me! What are you prattling on about now? Steel Samurai Sushi Slush! How was that? I bet it's a shivers up your spine.
There's now blood splattered everywhere.
I let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself? God damn it.
Okay, that didn't do anything.
It is pretty funny though. Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma. Is there apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that top-knot's hand? That's not it. I was trying to point out the statue in the photo is facing a different way. You're right. The statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, it's proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime.
Oh.
Thus it's been turned. What did that give us? Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers are as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name. Miles Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare. Passion flowers? That's a rather... Oh no, sorry, there's the Edgeworth. That's a rather unusual name. It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ. As they're saying, you learn something new every day. Yeah, I think it's actually a pretty common European flower. I guess that's about what wraps up my investigation. that. Yo, Pink Princess, how are you feeling? Still feeling ill? This is so weird.
Please not have it be a very particular person.
And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork. And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabaster Embassy a visit. I believe I may need to speak with her as well. Oh no. Oh no.